Hi, my name is Nging. I've been coaching since 2004 and training coaches since 2007. There are many levels of why I coach and what makes coaching meaningful for me. So one is the person-to-person interaction. When you're able to connect to somebody's world and when someone allows you in, and in that kind of exchange, that kind of process that allows a personal miracle to happen for somebody, that is very touching and meaningful to me. And the other level is my personal interest, like what makes the world interesting place to me is there's always something to be discovered. And I realized that I do really enjoy helping people to discover aspects of themselves, for them to have a totally new perspective about what life can be, assisting them or facilitating them to come out of their own personal box and to have that new discovery. A good coach is not just about being technically skilled or your professional background, how experienced you are, but there's also the humility and the openness to continue to look at ourselves. Where are we missing? How are we biased? That we continue to invest, of course, the skills building, so that we can be a more equipped person to assist our clients through that challenge. And also your willingness to grow with your clients through their process. My first career was actually in life sciences. I was a researcher and a scientist. But my personal joke is I am doing now the real life science, right? Okay, working with people, helping to sort themselves out, discover themselves. And the beauty, the science, and both, as well as the art of it. Other than coaching, I also have another professional training in my belt. So I'm a practitioner and representative of process-oriented psychology in the region. So in a nutshell, what this is about is, when we meet something that is disturbing or troublesome, the first idea is to get rid of it, right? Get it out of the picture. But what I can do is help you to discover the creative change or the creative solution that is actually embedded inside and bring it to life. How I can live more green, more sustainably. More connected to. So I have a series of fermentation projects, right? So and from any culture around the world, from pun not intended, okay, from natto to tempeh to kimchi. So I think the part of me who's a scientist enjoys it as well, because my kitchen becomes like my laboratory. I also get to understand more about the different cultures through exploring the different fermentation projects. And one of the things that I'm doing currently is composting, right? So turning waste into something that's really valuable. And what I'm really into now is composting with my earthworms. And I really hope that more people in Singapore can explore this and take it into part of their lifestyle. When I let go of who I am, I become what I might be, and this is very meaningful to me because change is something that we go through since day one of our lives, but not all changes are easy for us. But the thing is to bear in mind and to have the courage that when we go through that change process, there is something bigger at the other end waiting for us. So I had a client who has a performance project, so he's a very skilled investor with several businesses under his belt. So there was one business that he hopes to increase the sales revenue and really fulfill the potential that he sees in a very short frame of time, in 2 months. So he did increase that, but it actually was 6 times increment by the time we finished our work. But the cherry on the top of this coaching engagement was he didn't just make money. He rediscovered and reconnected with the passion that he has, that he was a younger person that he was really hoping to get back in touch with. And the takeaway that he was really moved by was how he remembered and reconnected with the very deep wish that he had for his family. And a couple of years after the coaching engagement, we caught up and he actually shared with me the ripple effect of his deep personal change, that his family went through a crisis, and he was so surprised at how he was able to show up and deal with it. That really showed him how he's truly a changed person. So I think this is the kind of difference that that makes my work really meaningful, and the kind of personal miracle that can happen when 2 people are able to connect and meet